Why is mindfulness often treated like it's only for yogis, gurus, or self-help junkies? Mindfulness isn't some mystical skill. It's something we're all born with. It's how we learn and grow and experience life. But somewhere along the way, we lose touch with that. I think the real reason we resist mindfulness is this. It feels childish to be curious. We're too grown up for that, right? But here's the thing. Mindfulness is simply paying attention to what you're doing while you're doing it. That's it. Of course, that's easier said than done in our fast-paced and always-on lives. Yet without mindfulness, we still get overwhelmed. Why? Because when we're not fully present, we miss important details, lose focus, and struggle to manage our emotions. Mindfulness isn't just about feeling calm, it's about enriching your experiences and unlocking the kind of focus and clarity that highly successful leaders have already mastered. So, if you're ready to take your presence and power to the next level, here are 11 quick tips to master mindfulness with ease. Tip number 1, start small. Mindfulness doesn't need to be an hour-long meditation session right away. Start with just 3 minutes. Choose a simple task like brushing your teeth or drinking a cup of coffee and focus entirely on that. Ask yourself, what does this feel like? What subtle sensations am I noticing? What's different when I slow down? As you practice mindfulness in small, everyday moments, it becomes second nature. Think of it as a mental warm-up for the bigger moments in life. Tip number 2, get curious. Curiosity is the fuel of mindfulness. When you explore something new or something familiar from a fresh angle, you spark awareness. Pick an object, situation, or idea and ask questions like, why does this exist? What details have I overlooked before? What could this teach me? Judgment and assumption are the enemies of curiosity. Challenge yourself to discover something new about something old. Tip number 3, be kind to your mind. Let's be real. Mindfulness can be frustrating at first. Our minds wander, we feel distracted, but here's the thing. Mindfulness isn't about perfection, it's about progress. If your mind drifts, don't beat yourself up. Instead, gently guide it back. And if you need a break, take one. Even resting your mind and letting go of effort is mindfulness. Tip number 4, perfection is a process, not a result. Think about this. The first airplane the Wright brothers built looks nothing like the sleek jets we have today. Mindfulness works the same way. It's a process of refining and improving over time. Instead of focusing on getting it right, focus on enjoying the act of being mindful. Find what feels good about the process itself, even if it's just a small thing. Tip number 5, welcome the competition. Distractions aren't your enemy, they're your sparring partner. Every time you notice a distraction and bring your focus back, you're strengthening your mindfulness. When a thought interrupts you, welcome it like an old friend. Ask, what is this here to teach me? How can I use this to grow? The goal isn't to eliminate distractions, it's to learn from them. Tip number 6, attitude creates altitude. Your mindset going in determines what you'll get out. Instead of saying, I can't focus, try asking yourself, what if I could? What's one small step I can take right now? Curiosity and optimism open doors to deeper mindfulness. Tip number 7, focus on a true solution, not the problem. Albert Einstein said it best, we cannot solve problems with the same level of thinking that created them. Mindfulness helps us rise above the problem to find solutions that work. Pick a challenge you're facing. Instead of obsessing over the problem, ask yourself, what does a true solution look like? How could this solution feel? By shifting your focus, you turn the problem into a collaborator instead of an obstacle. Tip number 8, capture the experience of the moment. This is one of my favorite techniques. When something happens that feels good, pause and name that feeling. For example, a stranger smiles at you at the park. You feel warmth, call it gratitude. You finish a project you're proud of. You feel pride, name it accomplishment. Then milk that feeling. Think of other moments that felt the same way and build a mental library of positive experiences around it. This practice not only strengthens mindfulness, but it also makes you a magnet for good vibes. Tip number 9, go beyond why, ask what if. Instead of asking, why does this happen? Try asking, what if things could be better? What could that look like? Asking what if activates your imagination and helps you break free from limiting beliefs. You can also add direction to your question like this. What if this situation brought me more satisfaction? What would that feel like? Tip number 10, write slowly. Writing can be an incredible mindfulness exercise. Grab a pen, slow down, and notice every stroke on the page. Feel the weight of the pen in your hand. Watch the ink as it forms words. By writing slowly, you connect more deeply with your thoughts, and your handwriting might improve too. Tip number 11, ask for what you really want. Here's a big one. Mindfulness thrives when you're honest with yourself. Ask, what do I really want from this moment? What would make this experience more meaningful for me? When you align your intentions with your actions, mindfulness flows effortlessly. Mindfulness isn't just a practice, it is a way of life. Start small, stay curious, and watch as your experience deepen and your clarity grows. Let me know in the comments which tip resonated most with you, or share your favorite mindfulness practice in the comments below. And remember, no matter where you are on your journey, you got this. I'm Clint Baggett, and I'm wishing you a mindful and meaningful day.